So it all hinges on this. They need a draw to progress. It is a teasing game of football, right on the very edge. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. They are already looking forward to life at the business end of this competition. It's a job that just needs finishing off.
Well, when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application remains as it's been through the group, then they should be fine. But if they suffer a moment's hesitation or doubt, as we've seen in the past, it could prove very costly.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Nabil Fekir. He's just so hard to stop when he's moving at pace, Peter. He's got real end product too, and the opposition...
Kudus! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Kudus, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's to Perjalan. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Simons. Simons! Oh, he's really drilled it. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Danilo. And here's Ahmad. Great defending, strong and determined. Half an hour played now. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. That's a throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The Perjalan. And it's Simons. Danilo looking to hit the byline here. And that was very necessary. Danilo wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Moritan. Oh, it's come loose. Danilo. The Perjalan. Danilo. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Perhaps here, the most significant 45 minutes in their group stage.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Kudus. Nicely intercepted. Menu. Bellingham is a player known for his sense of positioning. He's always involved in the thick of anything good his team is doing. Danger averted for now. Played out to the right. Oh, smashing! Yes, it's in!
Manchester United, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Yoro does really well to win the ball there. Zirkzee, and it's Menu. Šeško, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left. Kudus. Kudus' cross. Bellingham. He's through here. Oh, he's in! Goes for a shot! Oh, Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Tempted and teased the keeper to think that he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
There's some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Manchester United get a goal yet again at a time when they almost always seem to get on the front foot. Over to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he spark a counter here? And it's been played through. He's got to be Šeško! And that would have won it.
Šeško has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rakic, and it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Manchester United have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he chance for a shot? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kudus is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Šeško. And it's played forward. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Alvaro Tejero. Racic. It's a really looking ball, that. Oh, super find. Real chance here. Big chance! Well, that's a dangerous... He's having a shot! It's a goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Early qualification is always...
Welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. thought about the opposition here, Jim? They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
As you can see, we've already started here. He's found a way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He can run onto that. Now then, the ball's come loose. That has found him in acres of... Bullish header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Guilherme. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Guilherme. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the counter is on. Irving.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Irving is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Šeško, it's a big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Somerville. Nicely intercepted. Bellingham really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might end up, that's the tricky part. The great thing about this is because of the form he's in, he can pick whatever club he wants.
And he shoots! And he thumps it clear. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Here's Cirksay. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. And we're underway again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew it.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Akanji. Manchester United are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. He's cut it out, spread out to the left. Nice physical challenge. And here's Zirkzee. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Shot, surely! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Driving forward, Šeško. It's an inviting looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Menu. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, with his set of skills...
Goes for a shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Somerville, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Menu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Danilo. A lot of space ahead of him. Tries to get it clear. And it's Menu. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
El-Neni. Bellingham. Zirkzee. He's had a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
El-Neni. And it's Dallo. Zirkzee. And here's Bellingham. Magassa with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No.
Somerville is on his own. Can he finish? He scored! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. We look back on the game then. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Lindelof driving forward. Menu. Manchester United have been good here at home, undefeated in the last 5. Endo. Isco. Endo. Menu. Danilo. Endo. That pass has been well intercepted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gabriel played up towards the front line.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bellingham.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Zixi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Saliba forwards and with intent. Lindelof cuts it out. Bellingham. That's been slipped through. Now it's Havertz. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And it's Menu. Oh, look at the space here. Saka. Odegaard is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Timber shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely intercepted. Martinelli. That's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Brilliant save from Fabianski! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goal.
Bellingham! Danilo gets across him. Danger averted for now. It'll be a throw-in. Menu, and it's Bellingham. And he's there to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Šeško. Oh, good spread. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Arsenal have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision...
Sensei! It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. Time for a change in personnel. And it's Bellingham. Endo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Danilo has set up one goal so far. So the team separated just by the one goal which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Odegaard proves too strong. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he spark a counter here? Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Timber. Ball is over the line.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Trossard, over to the left. Menu wins the duel this time. Odegaard. Moved on forwards. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Saliba. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nice physical challenge. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Yeah, it was never a match.
Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Simons. Does really well to win the ball there. Campbell head out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Xavi Simons, gently done. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the toe.
Watkins, decent chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United take the lead.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Well read, nice interception. Renato Augusto has finally made his comeback from injury. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Elneny gets across to intercept that. Campbell. That is a crunching tackle.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Simons. No, it's come to nothing. Manchester United were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Watkins. Nice interception, well timed. Shot! Moutinho. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Danilo. Watkins. Danilo. Watkins. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chong. Danilo. There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Xavi Simons brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United were relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. Calmly anticipates. Chong. Ketelara. Now it's Simons. Chong. Now he's got space here. Great chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Watkins is fouled. Lobbed in behind. Deftly away. Manchester United are able now to make their substitute. Bullish header! That's a half-decent try.
And then he was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ketelara. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons spread out to the left. Oh, easy pickings there. Chong. Looking for a decent ball in. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Out towards the flank. Moutinho wins the duel this time. Lofted upfield. He has found a way through. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Now the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
Now it's Bellingham. Ruben Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ruben Diaz. And here's Haaland, and he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Zixi is onto this. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lindelof gets over and intercepts. Aim forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Manchester United have got it back, and that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Dallo. Manchester United are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Bellingham! What a save! Terrific reactions! Foden. Looking here to chip it through. Will play through for the wide man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. Rodri shifted upfield. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's been slipped through, nicely intercepted. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Šeško, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham, always onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Diogo Dallo delivers them. Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss might be amused.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Euro. And back to the goalkeeper. Lindelof. Diogo Dallo. Šeško. Diogo Dallo looking to get on the end of this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Manchester United can try it again now. Menu plays it short. Menu gets flagged offside. Bob. Cherky. He's shifting through the gears here. Bob. Cross goes in there. Herring after the ball here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nice physical challenge. Sesko. Rory. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Rory. And it's Bernardo Silva. Searching pass he's played there. Lewis have it back and can go again. Referee has just said play on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Decent chance! Taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias. Rodri moved on forwards. It's really well cleared. That's been won straight back. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. underway. Osula is onto it in a flash. He's in plenty of space here. Elanga shoots! Xavi Simons. Botman. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Elanga. Played with finesse. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That is a great pick out. Watkins is onto... And a chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Miley. And he's running through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. To Ketelara. Nice interception, well timed. Botman gets it clear. To Ketelara. Joelinton. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Simons. And the shot! Oh, nearly. Muscular approach does pay off here. To Ketelara. Lucas Vasquez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. To Ketelara, played out towards the right wing. Played in with purpose.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Endo. To Ketelara. Lucas Vasquez looking to... It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Could be Gordon! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a skill set he has. He's just ghosted past a couple of defenders.
To Ketelara. Played back in. And it's Simons. And here's Watkins. Oh, good ball. Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
That's a foul. It's a simple decision for the referee. João Moutinho is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
This has gone, that's a foul. Danilo gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Decent chance! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. That's wonderful. Beautifully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration.
We hit half-time, so it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's got away! And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
First time we've seen him try that, it's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Watkins. And it's been played through. Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And he's searching through. Ball's played through. Xavi Simons looking to add to his goal. Now it's to Ketelara. Xavi Simons with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ramsdale sends that a long way. Simons, Watkins. Oh, he's found him in space. Takes a shot. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! De Ketelara, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Manchester United will certainly be confident after that win in the local derby. Now it's Watkins. De Ketelara. And here's Xavi Simons. Now this could be a chance. Watkins, he's had a shot! And he's following up! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Xavi Simons at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United will two up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Simons, looking here to chip it through. Now it's Watkins. And he's heaved it away. Back into the middle. De Ketelara. Gordon. Can he spark a counter here? Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Hall. João Moutinho does well to get it back. And the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed... It's Moutinho! A real chance and a real let-off. Miley, and it's lofted through here. Elanga. Miley, he's shooting! And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, here is a guy who needs little embellishment, voted the world's best player.
Well, listen, you just can't argue with fact, and the fact of the matter is, this fella's the best footballer on the planet. And I don't need to, and anymore, do I? It's got to be indisputable.
Manchester United have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
We're underway. Lindelof forwards and with intent. Alderete. Manchester United haven't lost any of their last 5 home games. Alderete. Renildo. Alderete. That's really well manoeuvred. Robbie. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Lefebvre plays it short. That's tidy. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Does really well to win the ball there. Lefebvre. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Menu. Back into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he thumps it clear. Oh, can he get onto this? Wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Reynildo cuts it out. Šeško. Well, that's well seen too. Reynildo. Aim forwards. Excellent interception. Šeško. Oh, easy pickings there. Excellent. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And he's away. Šeško! Šeško! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Renato Augusto. Bellingham. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at top. There is the half-time whistle. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Manchester United, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So first half brought no goals. Ahmad. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Big chance! Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now it's Brobbey. Brobbey proves just a little bit too strong. It's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bellingham. Tries a deft little ball. Isidore. Menu. Alderete. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Moved on forwards. Isidore has been caught there, it's a foul. Bellingham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him. Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Euro. Menu. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Menu. Turns and goes back. Bellingham! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Bellingham. Watkins. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. He is through here. Caught offside that time. To Ketelara. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, smashing! Yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.